Welcome to the Great American Collectibles Show. Heard Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern on PSAcard.com and the PSA Facebook page. The Great American Collectibles Show is brought to you by PSA and the National Sports Collectors Convention. Tonight's headlines are brought to you by Sports Collectors Daily. For all of your hobby news, features, and more, visit sportscollectorsdaily.com. And now, your hosts, Tom Zappola and Rico Petroselli.
Are you freaking kidding me? Do you know how many books you're going to sell there? I sold those damn books for you.
Which books?
The ones down the Villages at Red Sox
Yeah, we're
Nation.
going to the Villages, by the way, in January.
Is Elsie going with you?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, friends of ours. Red Sox Nation, and not just the Red Sox, other teams have clubs there. Red Sox, Yankee clubs, a giant, Football, Patriots. And there's 1,300 people.
2 shows we're doing.
We're going to do 2 shows. We're going to do a radio show from there. And
That's the vanguard of the decline of Western civilization.
Why don't you come with us?
It's a gigantic place.
If you come with us, you will have a field day.
You pick up the flight, I'm there.
You're out. All right, listen, we have a lot to talk about. Number one, we want to officially welcome, we have a new sponsor. Panini America is now a partner with the Great American Collectibles Show, and we want to welcome them. They are
I
now
love their sandwiches.
Panini.
The official card company.
And nobody's ever heard that one before.
No, I'm sure. The official card company of the Great American Collectibles Show. We're really, really, really thrilled. We're going to talk to... Tracy is going to come on with us very shortly. Tracy Hackler is the marketing guru for Panini. He's going to be guest hosting tonight with us. But first, I repeat first, Rico, our headlines.
Oh,
this is a cool one.
Yeah.
Double take, infamous Menendez brothers in the 1990-91 Hoops Mark Jackson. It might be one of the most inadvertent and infamous backgrounds in sports card history. 2 men who resemble convicted murderers, Eric and Lyle Menendez, appear in the background of a 1990-91 Hoops basketball card depicting the Knicks' Mark Jackson. In a recent discovery, oddly unknown despite the product's 28-year-old vintage and wide availability, there has been no confirmation that the 2 men sitting at courtside are the Menendez brothers, but damn it, they look like them. Both are currently incarcerated in the RJ Correctional Facility in San Diego. She really does look like him. The brothers were sentenced to life in prison.
Ought to be easy to get it signed.
The brothers were sentenced to life in prison without parole on July 2nd, 1996. Lyle is now 50 and Eric is 48. Before they were arrested, they spent a large amount of their parents' money, according to court records, Rico.
Yeah.
The brothers bought cars, expensive watches, and took trips. A reference to the card can be traced back to an Instagram post in August from a user who collects mortality subject matter.
Oh, okay.
He told us he learned of the image through an avid collector of crime. Look at the picture. That's them right there.
Yeah. I mean, they should be able to recognize them.
That's them. For hobby news, features, and much more, visit sportscollectorsdaily.com. Rich Miller and the gang there. All right, listen.
Good. Yes.
We got Tracy Hackler. Let's bring in Tracy right now, and then he can just kind of hang with us.
Well, what about the trivia, too?
I'm going to talk.
I'm excited. I'm maybe a little very
Not
excited.
to bring it up.
Oh, no. You got to go with that. Tracy, how are you?
Hi, Tracy.
Hey, gentlemen, how are you guys?
Tracy,
All right.
Trace, right out of the gate. What the hell kind of an accent is that? Come on. What
do you mean? It's the well, I'm from Texas, born and raised, never been anywhere else. So, but I'm surrounded by people who have far worse Southern draws than I do. So,
Love
so I think
No,
that's
kidding aside,
mine.
I find it's nice. It's wholesome.
Where are you from in
yeah.
Texas, Tracy?
The Dallas area. Born in Arlington and lived just north of there now, and have been here for my entire 48 years.
Wow.
We stayed at that high-rise hotel when I played. I think it's still there. Yeah, I know it. I mean, I don't even know.
Oh, the Anatole? Is it the Anatole?
I think so, yeah. And down the street
Wait a second.
from there.
Who did you play in Texas?
In Texas, in the old ballpark when they first
the
went there.
Rangers.
Rangers, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there was a steakhouse down there. I want to tell
No kidding.
In Dallas?
Wait, come on. See what? You believe this?
In Texas? No.
Mexican restaurants, too. No, but I don't know if it's still there, but it had the most fabulous steaks I've ever had. There in Kansas
I wonder
City.
there are a lot of...
I can't remember it, but I think Joe Ruby. What's the guy's name?
Ruby.
Jack Ruby.
I think Jack Ruby used to hang around there.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
He's dead.
No,
Well, you're
no.
keeping good company there, Rico.
Well, no, I didn't. He wasn't there.
It's like
but I heard he
lobsters
was.
out here. You got to go out in the field and pick the cow out.
Hey, listen, a shout out to Timmy Wegman. You got a deal. Tim just said, and by the way, we're going to talk about our Jimmy Fund. We're going live starting tonight. We'll talk about that later. Tim, you donate $50, you get I'll get you a PSA hat. I will get you a PSA hat for $50. That's fair. All right, listen.
I'll give you Rico's.
This trivia question.
That's what I was going to do.
This trivia question is the best.
Must be great,
best
huh?
of the year.
Like the other ones?
Here's what you're going to get. If you guys, and most of our listeners and most of our viewers, or White, Mariano, they're not the brightest bulbs. We agree there, right?
Well, I don't know.
All right, so
Almost by definition.
here's what you win. This is a 2016 Jemiah Candelaro PSA 8. Who the hell knows?
Jamie.
Wait,
Thank you.
Jaime.
Whatever.
Oh, wait a minute. Jimero Candelero, yeah. Italian guy from Rome.
2016 Julio Urias, mint 9.
Where did you get these? Oh, my
he's in
God.
jail, isn't he?
No, he was the guy I said last week Rico could hit him now.
Yeah, Julio.
And last but not least, the immortal Addison Russell.
Oh, he's a good player, a good young player.
Sucks.
Cubs.
Mint 9.
Cubbies.
He sucks. All right, here's the trivia question.
He's the Jackie Bradley Jr. of the Cubs.
Are you guys ready? All you have to do is guess the answer. If you don't guess, next week we'll double up. This 52, I have to use the word tops. This 52 tops player.
His PSA is giving him more cards.
This 50. Oh, no, we're going to start getting some paninis.
Excellent.
This 52 tops player once scored a 427-yard hole-in-one. He was actually a better golfer than a player.
A baseball player?
Yes.
Okay.
He scored a 427-yard hole-in-one. One pro said that had he had today's equipment, Tiger would not be able to carry his jockstrap. Who was this 1952 tops player? He scored a 427-yard hole-in-one. Actually,
Mickey Mantle.
He was a better golfer than a player, and a pro once said, had he had today's equipment, Tiger would not be able to call.
Mickey had a hole in 3. Went in all 3 holes.
Who is it?
Hey,
you guess it, you win it.
The Babe played.
I
played,
love Mickey Mantle.
A 427-yard hole-in-one. Think about that.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Well, that's
I
happened.
don't believe it. I got to ask Trace.
It was down in Texas where Tracy is. The ground gets hard.
That's right.
Rolled it
It
right up
does.
there.
The ball rolls and rolls and rolls for sure.
We played at Phoenix Country Club, man. Same thing. Anyway, Trace, what's your role with Panini?
So I am a marketing director here, and my primary kind of day-to-day role is to handle all of our social media, do a lot of direct-to-consumer communication, and then work a lot of our events with our team here, and whether that's the Super Bowl or NBA All-Star Game, rookie photo shoots, you name it. We're on the ground with in full force doing all manner of activation. So it's never a dull moment. It's a lot of fun, and I've been blessed to be in this industry in one form or another, professionally since 1995, and it's been exciting every day of that time.
Now,
Great.
I mean, Tracy, the history of Panini is they've been around a while. Can you just give us a little history? You know, us being from Europe, a little Italian. Give us a little. Can you give us just a little background on the company itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Panini is based in Modena, Italy, and is known throughout other parts of the world as primarily a soccer sticker manufacturer. That's how they made their name through their exclusive partnership with FIFA and all the soccer leagues, and internationally. Soccer stickers are huge globally, have been for the last 60 years plus, and are continuing to thrive now. Back in 2009, Panini came in and kind of rocked the North American trading card landscape by landing the exclusive license for the NBA market, and that's when they started in the U.S. And then obviously took on the NFL and NFLPA licenses, and the growth since that first year in the U.S. in 2009 has been staggering, and now we're the I guess you could say we're the big guys on the block with exclusive licenses the NFL, the NFLPA, the NBA, NASCAR, college athletics, and it's
great.
As you might imagine, it's never a dull moment with all that going on.
Did, the stickers that you mentioned with soccer, is that stickers of the players, like our cards?
Yes, sir,
sports
absolutely.
cards, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, Tracy, let's stick to soccer for a few minutes, because soccer, obviously, in every other country except the United States, it's like football.
My sport. That was my sport. Yeah.
That wasn't. Horse racing was your sport.
Jeez.
Horse racing.
I love soccer.
You didn't play soccer. You played football.
And they saying, I thought they were the same thing.
The same thing.
I said football.
Has Panini? There's been an upswing in youth soccer, especially. It seems as though a lot of today's youth, and I'm going to use my grandkids as an example. My grandson, his dad was a college football player, and he's really adamant about his kid not playing like high school football. So his kid, he's a young kid now, but he's getting them all into soccer, and we're seeing huge numbers of kids playing soccer. Has soccer made a big? Are they making a real push here in the United States? Number one, and is Panini seeing
in
it?
the 6-year-old demographic? Yes,
no, I'm saying right in high school.
Yeah, so that's a great question. I mean, certainly we've seen an upswing in the soccer trading card market, and really that started in earnest. We introduced FIFA World Cup Prism product during the 2014 World Cup, and it was really the first kind of traditional North American trading card product with autographs and all the colorful parallels and those things, and it was a rocket ship, and it resonated here in the States, but maybe even more so in Europe. We saw just a feeding frenzy for it, and that really kind of helped us launch a traditional, what we call a traditional North American trading card lineup with products that range from Donruss Soccer all the way to obviously Prism, but we've had Flawless Soccer and Eminent Soccer. There is a market for those superstar guys, just as collectors of baseball, football, basketball, they want the autographs, they want the memorabilia cards, they want the rookie cards. We've seen that same passion and fascination on the soccer market as well.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's a good sign.
Sure. And I can't say that I know for sure that younger kids playing soccer in this country are going to grow into professional soccer players internationally, or that they're going to. But I do know that regardless of that point, I know they love trading cards like any other sports fan loves trading cards. And it's just before really there was no traditional soccer trading card product for them to collect, and we've kind of helped change that. We've seen a great deal of success with it.
That is so cool. We are chatting with Tracy Hackler, one of the marketing directors for Panini America, and guess what? We have a winner.
Oh, wow.
Dino Karlstrom. I can't believe this because I really Googled this, and the only way that it's amazing. But anyway, congratulations. The answer was Lou Krecklow.
Who?
Wow.
Yep.
Lou Krecklow?
Lou Krecklow.
You don't even know who the hell he is.
Well, yeah, right. Who's Lou Krecklow?
One of the 52 top
Played
players.
soccer for USA in 2014.
Lou Krecklow was one of the.
Where'd you get that? On Google?
No.
Google?
I can't.
Tell the truth. That's where you think they got it.
I got it on Sabre.
Oh, okay.
I got it on Sabre.
Ooh.
No, it was very good. Very nice. Congratulations to you.
Dino, congratulations, Dean Karlstrom. You know that you've won before, so you know the rule. Message me, and I'm not going to send them to you anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, I'm just kidding.
You think he used a driver on that shot?
He had to, right? Rico, you're a golfer.
Driver.
27?
Jeez. Well, you see what those guys, the longest drive guys?
The long drive guys, yeah.
Yeah, long drive guys. They're up there, 430, 410, 4...
Who's the big guy, the drunk? John Daly, man. He could hit the ball.
Drunk.
He's a drunk.
You stop it. He was. He's good now, for Pete's sake.
How about the guy that was a
He
drunk?
could hit
that's
him. You're
good
right.
now? Yeah, he was.
Tiger was the drunk.
Anyway.
I thought you were talking about me for a second.
Well, no. I was wondering, though.
Trust me, their homework's not that good, Tracy.
You have. I mean, Panini has so many products. You mentioned the soccer and all that, but what are the key products going into 2019? What do you think are going to be the key products for you guys?
Well, as we kind of speed into the new year, there's a lot of late season stuff that's hitting us that's doing really well. But I would be remiss if I didn't start with Prism basketball. It just hit in the hobby a few weeks ago, and then followed up shortly thereafter in the mass retail outlets like Walmart and Target. And that product, man, it takes on a life of its own every year, and it's bolstered obviously by the standout nature of the rookie crops that happen to have rookie cards in that set. And this year, Luka Doncic, I mean, any Prism card you find of his is almost untouchable. And the rookie class is so deep and so talented that on any given night, whether it's Wendell Carter Jr. or DeAndre Ayton or Trae Young or Jaren Jackson Jr., any of those guys has a breakout night, and immediately people are going to find those Prism cards. And Prism has been popular for a number of years, but in maybe the last 2 years, it seems to just be gaining in popularity, and therefore it's harder and harder to find. We hit retail or hit the hobby shops with it first, and they have their own line of exclusive parallels that are, and then it hits retail not long after that, and retail has its own exclusive parallels. And what you find is a lot of hardcore hobby consumers rushing into the retail outlets as soon as it hits to continue the feeding frenzy there. So it's been a lot of fun to watch, and that product is probably number one hot across all sports right now. But football, with all the sports and so many products, there's usually something from each of those sports releasing, if not every week, almost every other week. Playbook football hit today. That's a great product, very unique, 4 cards a pack. And they're all either autograph or memorabilia cards, but the thing that drives Playbook football are these unique booklet cards that have big pieces of memorabilia and autographs. And it's, again, strong rookies, Saquon Barkley, Bradley Chubb, Nick Chubb, Baker Mayfield. When those guys play and perform and produce, people just want to get a piece of that. And one of the great ways to do that always has been to get their rookie cards. And so we see that activity on the market immediately.
It seems like there's been almost I don't want to call it a rebirth, but I'm going to call it a rebirth with some of the younger players. That has to help you, like in baseball, obviously, with the Trouts and the Mookie Betts. In football now, with this new influx of some really, really talented rookie quarterbacks and ball players, the guys like Baker, Sam Darnold, Mahomes, and those guys, that's going to really help the cause, the Panini cause, correct?
Oh, absolutely it does. And what you see, too, is like another, probably one of the hottest, most talked about guys this season from a quote-unquote veteran perspective is Patrick Mahomes. And, he was a rookie last year, so obviously late last year people started speculating on him that he might be the heir apparent to Alex Smith if they got rid of him. They made the trade in the offseason or near the end of the season. His card skyrocketed, but he also has a lot of autograph and memorabilia content in 2018 products, and that's really helping those products surpass expectations, because then what you have is you have this hot guy in Patrick Mahomes who's got new current year content in conjunction with all these hot rookies. And again, we see like on a week-to-week basis, depending on who breaks out. Sometimes it's DJ Moore, sometimes it's Calvin Ridley. You don't know who it'll be, but you know that it'll be pretty immediate. Once a player makes an impact on the field, he's going to make an impact in the hobby almost immediately thereafter.
Awesome. We are chatting with Tracy Hackler, one of the marketing directors for Panini America. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do our little eBay read. We're going to chat with John Robinson from Resolution Photomatch for about 3 minutes, and we're going to come back to Tracy. So hang in there. We'll be right back.
My name is Davis. On March 6th, the Great American Collectibles Show will be broadcasting a special 2-hour fundraiser from Boston's On the Beach in Delray, Florida to raise money for the Jimmy Fund and to help stamp out cancer in kids. Please make a pledge to help us win the fight. We are all touched by cancer and we can win. The Jimmy Fund is the official charity of the champion Red Sox. By supporting the fundraiser, we can all be champs. Stay tuned for more details, but please reserve the date. Thank you.
Hi, this is Rico Petrocelli. Like my friend Davis says, let's stamp out kids' cancer. You can make your donation right now by going to TomZappalaMedia.com. That's Tom Zappala, Z-A-P-P-A-L-A, TomZappalaMedia.com. Please support us.
My power's turned up. Show me right now I'll be strong. I'll fight strong.
Since 1996, Brian Drent and the staff at Denver's Mile High Card Company have led the charge in the collectibles hobby. Mile High is a full-service dealer specializing in buying and selling cards and offers a competitive consignment program for all collectors. Whether it be their computerized want list service, appraisals, or auction services, Mile High has it all. If you've been searching for a company with a selection of high-grade vintage 1888 to 1970 baseball cards and memorabilia that shares your passion, aim high, Mile High. Go to milehighcardco.com or call 303-840-2784 for more information.
Hi, this is Dan from Memory Lane Auction and Collectibles Company. If you're looking to maximize your return on your sports cards and collectibles, look no further. We at Memory Lane Auction House offer you several options to achieve top dollar for your collectibles. Whether you're looking to auction or sell privately, we're the #1 choice with over 17 years in the hobby. Nobody will work harder to achieve your goals. Just call us today at 877-606-5263. That's 877-606-LANE. Or visit us on the web at www.memorylaneinc.com. Go with the best. Go with Memory Lane.
Let's go. Batter up.
Hi, everyone. This is Rico Petrocelli. JustCollect.com, a leader in the vintage sports card industry, is giving free appraisals on your vintage cards. They'll evaluate your collection for free and let you know the value of it at no cost and no obligation. If you're ready to sell, JustCollect.com will offer you industry-leading prices to buy your card collection. To begin your free baseball card appraisal, visit JustCollect.com or call them at 732-828-2261. That's JustCollect.com for your free vintage card appraisals and top buy prices for your cards. Check out JustCollect.com today. How would you like to own the bat that was used by your favorite player when he hit that towering home run or game-winning base hit? Now look no further than JT Sports, specializing in the sale and authentication of professional game-used bats. As the official authenticators of professional model game-used bats for PSA DNA, JT Sports will guarantee the authenticity of any bat purchased from them. JT Sports also buys and sells game-worn uniforms, gloves, and baseball equipment. The unique quality of the collectible is what JT Sports is all about. Give them a call at 609-487-8003 or check them out at GameUseBats.com.
This is Brian Drent, president of Mile High Card Company. Is your sports card and memorabilia collection properly insured? For easily replaced personal property, homeowners insurance is all most people need. But for prized possessions that you may have spent a lifetime collecting, it doesn't go nearly far enough. Collectibles Insurance Services has been insuring for over 50 years. They offer a full range of protection and a $0 deductible at an affordable rate with no appraisals required. I know because they insure my collection. If you have a minute, go to collectinsure.com and learn more about insuring your personal card or memorabilia collection.
Since 2008, PWCC has tracked card collecting data and proven that investment caliber cards are the way of the collecting future. If you click on pwccmarketplace.com, you'll have all the information needed to make wise decisions. PWCC's comprehensive tracking and sales metrics demonstrate that trading cards have outperformed the S&P 500 by more than 200%, with a return on investment of 153%. PWCC believes that trust is the bedrock of the trading card marketplace, and they will handle every trade with the highest level of integrity and care. Create an account to join their mailing list and gain full access to PWCC's suite of investor tools, including the PWCC indices and auction history sales database. It's all about the analytics, and you'll have them at your fingertips. Learn more by going to their new website, pwccmarketplace.com. Whether you are buying or selling, you'll now have all the tools that you'll need to make that educated decision. That's pwccmarketplace.com, providing analytics that investors can depend on.
With record-breaking sales from everything from the white border T206 Honus Wagner for $3.12 million to some great items that support the Jackie Robinson Foundation, Golden Auctions has set the highest standards for the finest in sports cards, autographs, and game-used memorabilia. We're always accepting consignments of high-end premium sports treasures or entire collections. Please register for our next auction and bid now at goldenauctions.com. That's Golden with an I. We at Golden Auctions are committed to providing unsurpassed customer service for the discriminating collector. That's exactly why we're the leader in the industry. Visit goldenauctions.com or call 856-767-8550. Remember, Golden Auctions. We don't just break records, we shatter them.
Okay, we are back, and on the phone with us right now is our good friend John Robinson, the founder and owner of Resolution Photomatching. John, how are you?
Hey, John, how you doing?
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, it's great to have you on. Could you give us a quick summary of what you do?
Absolutely. Yeah, so we do specifically photo matching. We're dedicated exclusively to doing photo matching. And what that is, for people who might not know, is on every game-used item, whether it's a bat or a jersey, there's going to be some unique characteristics on it. For a bat, it could be unique ball marks, or for a jersey, it could be loose threads on the lettering. What we do is we look for images of players that show unique characteristics like that, and if we're able to find one that shows the exact same unique characteristics as are on an item that's owned by a collector, that's a photo match, and that's what we look for. We do photo matching for some of the largest auction houses today, and have become a leader in photo matching. We work for Heritage Auctions, SCP Auctions, Golden Auctions. But the bread and butter of our business is individual collectors sending in individual items from their collection. It's an easy thing to do. There's no shipping required. We only need specific photos of your items. And it adds a lot of value to game-used items.
John, let me ask you, we're doing a big fundraiser for the Jimmy Fund here in Boston, and one of the donated items, we're going to be doing an eBay live auction. We have one item that a follower of ours would like to donate. It's brand new, but he lost the COA, whatever you call it, LOA. And what it is, it's a football helmet. It's not game used, but it's a brand new helmet signed by Eddie George, the running back. Now, so my question is, he sent me a picture of it. Could you do something like that if you looked at that signature and combine? Is that something that you guys could do?
And you said it's not game used; it's just a signature.
Yes, on the helmet. Yeah.
We focus exclusively on photo matching for game use.
For game use, that's what I thought.
So we don't do autographs at all.
So if somebody some chewing tobacco or something on a bat, is that?
Well, didn't you? Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. What are some of the recent items that you photo matched?
Yeah, well, it's funny you mentioned tobacco on a bat, because one of the I would say one of the top 10 most significant photo matches to date we made a few weeks back, and it was to a Ty Cobb bat. It was a Ty Cobb bat from the 1920s. It was in right towards the end of his career, the days he played with the Philadelphia Athletics. And it was just an amazing photo match. One of the things that's so amazing about it is how clear the image of Cobb is. And again, this is going back to the 1920s. So we were able to make the photo match based on the bat grain pattern and some marks on the bat.
Yeah.
So that was a really exciting thing for us to find and be able to make that match. Another one that just actually sold this past weekend at SCP auctions was a Magic Johnson game warden jersey, and we were able to photo match it to a pretty iconic photo of Johnson with Larry Bird. And it was amazing how well that one ended up doing at SCP. The previous record for a Magic Johnson jersey of any kind, game worn jersey, was 63,000. And this one more than doubled it. It sold for $126,600.
You gotta be kidding me!
Wow.
Yeah, it was. I was blown away. I thought it might get up to 60 or 70 or maybe 80,000, but
that is fantastic.
126,000. It was amazing. And one other one I wanted to talk about was an interesting one because it was not to a professional sports league, but actually to a movie. It was a Burt Reynolds screen-worn jersey. Burt Reynolds wore it in the shooting of The Longest Yard in 1974.
That's cool. That is really cool.
So we were able to photo match that to the movie, a scene within the movie. And that one sold last weekend as well at Golden Auctions.
So you started in 2016. It seems as though your company now is firmly entrenched with the solid footing. Is that a good assumption?
I would say that's correct, yeah.
Good. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
All
good.
right, so if you want to get to join, you can go to www.resolutionphotomatching.com. ResolutionPhotomatching.com. If you have some game-used memorabilia that you need to get authenticated, this is the guy to do it. John, thanks so much, man, for taking the time.
Great.
We love you.
That's interesting, John.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Have a great holiday, too.
Oh,
Thank you. You too.
All right. While Louis is getting Tracy back on the phone, I think it's time to do a little eBay action.
Oh, we got to have music,
Wait,
right?
hold on. Let me just. Okay.
Yeah, that's
you got to get in the mood.
Oh, so I'm excited with that music. How the heck can you? Well, I'm going to read every word of this.
You're going to make fun of me.
Live read eBay. Rico, I want to talk about our good friends at eBay.
Wait.
If you're
why do you have to
Because you wrote it down here.
But that's for you. That's for you to.
I understand, but you listen. I only read what I see.
All right, go ahead, read it. Go ahead.
I want to talk about our good friends at eBay. If you're looking for autographed memorabilia, hard to find collectibles of your favorite team, or that Rob Gronkowski defensive back instructional film.
Oh, that's funny.
That's very good. Yeah.
Right, Louis, not bad?
Jump on eBay right after the show.
Okay, read it again. If you're looking for.
Yeah, I was about hard to find collectibles of your favorite team, or that Rob Gronkowski defensive back instructional film. Jump on eBay right after the show.
Not funny in the
Here are a
least.
couple of examples right now of great stuff
Was
being
the
offered
sinking
on
of the
eBay.
Arizona funny to you? Was Custer at Little Bighorn funny to you? Was Auschwitz funny to you?
Jeez.
All right, you made your point.
How about a 2017-18 Panini Flawless, top of the class, gold diamond Ben Simmons, 3 of 5 for $112.50. Rico, or a 2018 Treble Soccer World Cup sticker, signature. See, that's the
Treble?
No, the
Would
Treble.
you read, please?
Treble Soccer World Cup sticker, signature of Lionel Messi.
What's
SP
Treble?
World
Who's Treble?
Cup. $500. That's all for that.
Here's one.
Is that
How
a
about this
brand?
one?
What's Treble?
I don't know.
Treble
Here's one.
Soccer. Yeah, oh, yeah, Treble.
You ready for this one? How about a $2 bill signed by Rico Petrocelli, Dwight Evans, Fred Lynn, and most of the 1975-76 Red Sox for $249.99. And of course, as we say every week, If you live in a tent, if you live on the beach, if you live under a bridge, if you live with your mother-in-law in her cellar, you can
living on
purchase.
the beach.
You can purchase a Ralph Sampson Topps card ungraded for 49
Ralph
cents.
Sampson, I remember him. Rico, there are thousands of items to bid on. Rico, eBay has 162 million users and 250,000 people per day go to the site.
Just
Rico,
assume 85% of the ad is you.
Rico, remember, if you want the very best in sports collectibles, you can find it on eBay.
You are pathetic.
I gotta tell you,
All right, let's get back to
eBay's the
Tracy's.
best.
Tracy, back with us?
Yes.
Hey, Trace.
Oh, I'm back.
Why don't you work on the assumption that everything works until I tell you it didn't work?
Tracy, let's talk about. I want to talk about the Panini app. How important is the app? You guys do a lot with that. Can you? I'm sure a lot of our followers and radio listeners want to know about the app. Tell us about it.
I do.
Yeah, absolutely. The apps have really grown over the last really year and a half. And they're kind of three distinct apps. We have for football collectors who want to kind of have a digital counterpart to their physical trading cards. We have NFL Blitz. Similarly, on the NBA side, we have NBA Dunk. And those apps really mirror our physical trading cards, but they're in digital form. And the real hook for those apps has been the ability for people to trade from anywhere in the world, to communicate socially with anyone in the world. And then we have contests every week where you use your cards, you create a roster, a starting lineup, if you will, and you get points based on how they do. So those are kind of the two trading card apps. And then the app I think that people find the most useful from a practicality standpoint is the Panini Direct app, which is essentially our website, our I Collect Panini online store on your phone. So it's easy to purchase, to browse our selections of what's available both on the trading card side and also on the Panini Authentic memorabilia side. And you can buy directly from your phone, one touch ordering. And that's really grown. It continues to grow in terms of the acceptance of users. So three distinct apps, but each has their own niche, and they're all doing well.
Neat, very neat. We are chatting with Tracy Hackler.
Can Tracy just come in and host the show?
I know, he's good. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Unlike some people that we've had on the show. We won't mention names.
No names.
No names.
Better yet, can you come in and engineer the show? I'd really like.
So we're chatting with Tracy Hackler from Panini America, one of the marketing directors. Hey, listen, I want to throw this out, a little deal to our listeners. Someone just gave me an idea. Here's the deal. Mm-hmm. I have, I think, 4 or 5. I have 5 PSA hats that I was going to use for the Jimmy Fund auction, the night of the auction in March. Here's what I'll do. For $50, I will give the first 5 people that send in a check for $50 to the Jimmy Fund. We'll get you out a PSA hat. So it's got to be a check because we can't do it online or any of that stuff. You got to send. So I'm going to give you the address. Get a pen, get a pencil right now. 10 seconds. You ready?
Why don't you post it in the?
Well, I'm going to post. I will post it in the comments, but you're going to send it to ATS Communications. ATS Communications, P.O. Box 111, Merrimack, Mass. MERRIMAC 01860. ATS, Louis will post it in the comments. ATS, you do get paid for that. ATS Communications.
This was a 60-minute audio-only show. That's what I get paid for.
P.O. Box.
All of this is added value.
P.O. Box 111, Merrimack, Mass. 01860.
Give me your phone number, home phone number.
No, that's out.
What are you guys raising money for?
The Jimmy Fund, the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, the Children's Cancer Clinic in Boston.
Yeah. Why don't you let us send you some stuff too, so you can add to it?
That would be awesome.
That'd be wonderful.
That would be fantastic. That would be tremendous.
Great.
We'll talk off here. That would be great.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We'd love to.
First 5 people. Yeah, we're doing a live. We're doing a live show, 2-hour special show.
It's not your house address, right? What's the address again?
P.O. Box 111, Merrimack.
I'll put out your.
Don't put out my
address.
house. Don't do that.
111 P.O. Box 111.
Yeah, P.O. Box 111. First 5 people that send in. Now listen, when you send a check in, write in the little comments, PSA hat, so I know who the hell sent it in. All right, send $50. to that P.O. box that Louis is going to post, and we will send you a PSA hat.
And tell Tracy, finish up what you were
Trace,
gonna tell
we're doing a live 2-hour special show in Delray Beach from the largest Boston-based sports bar and restaurant called Boston's on the Beach. It's oceanfront in Delray. Rico and I broadcast from beautiful Florida all winter long, so we're going to be doing a live broadcast from there. So
we will make sure that you guys get hooked up with some additional stuff to help raise some money.
Much appreciated.
Why don't you come down too, Tracy?
Yeah, come on down, man.
You get a chance. I'm just saying.
When is it?
March 6th.
In March.
March 6th, 2019.
By the way, are you an Astros fan or are you a Rangers fan?
Oh,
you know what? I guess if I had to pick a baseball team, it would probably be the Rangers. But I'm a big football guy, and my favorite team is the Denver Broncos. Oddly
really?
Enough. Yeah, absolutely. My oldest son is 17. His middle name is Elway.
Oh, my God.
That tells you what my allegiances like.
Oh, so you're not a Peyton Manning fan. You're an Elway fan. That's just
I appreciated what Peyton Manning did for us. But, Elway's my guy.
He's the man, yeah.
How did you grow up? My wife let me get away with that.
How did you grow up in the backyard of America's team and end up rooting for the Broncos?
I know, that's really interesting.
You know what? I was a diehard Cowboys fan for the first 7 years of my life because I was kind of brainwashed. And then Super Bowl 12 happened in 1978, and I was 8, and the Cowboys destroyed the Broncos, and I don't know if I started feeling sorry for Denver or I liked the colors or whatever, but
I thought it was Stockholm Syndrome.
That's classic.
From that day, I was a diehard Broncos fan, and then a few years later, they drafted John Elway, or traded for John Elway, I guess, and the rest is history for me.
So you wouldn't consider coming over to the dark side with us, would you?
Patriots? Yeah, we've had some classic matchups with the Patriots, and
oh God, yes.
My boss Jason Howarth, who's our VP of marketing.
Yeah,
he's a Patriots season ticket holder still. Has a Patriots tattoo on his body.
Yeah, I mean he's a Boston guy. Jason's a Boston guy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely. He's hardcore, so I get to hear all about the greatness of Tom Brady and Gronk and Belichick. I always want to bring up the Steve Grogan years, but
did he show up for work this week?
He did. He did.
Good for him.
Really?
I was really proud of him.
Good for him.
We are chatting with Tracy Hackler, one of the marketing directors from Panini America. Speaking about Panini America,
I'd like to talk
Rico,
a little bit about them right
Tracy,
now.
this is called a live read, so unfortunately,
you're going to take a nap, but
you got to buckle in because Rico always screws these up. What do you got,
I don't
Rico?
know. I do not. I'm going straight this time. Ready?
I can't wait. Yes.
All right. Panini. Don't laugh.
I'm not.
All right, let's start over. Panini America is the world leader in licensed sports and entertainment collectibles. As the exclusive trading card manufacturer of the NFL, NFLPA, NBA, NBA players, NASCAR, and more, you can find it all at Panini. I should have been a NASCAR driver, Tom. I'll tell you right now. I love speed.
They didn't have chariots then.
Yeah,
turn left.
Turn left. Chariots.
Keep turning left, man.
Keep turning left. That's right.
No making fun of NASCAR.
Oh, I love NASCAR. Well, I'll tell you a story. Here's an example of some of the great products you can purchase by going
I have
to
a Rusty
Panini
Wallace
America.
lug nut. Is that worth anything? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about the 2018-19
actually.
Panini Absolute Memorabilia NBA Trading Cards pack? Man, it comes with 3 cards per pack and 2 packs per box. Boxes on average hold 2 autographs, 2 memorabilia cards, and 2 uncirculated cards. Or the 2018-19 Panini Treble Soccer Trading Cards pack. It comes with 5 cards per pack and 3 packs per box. Boxes on average hold 1 jersey auto, 2 additional autos, or memorabilia hits and much more. I'm dizzy right now. Don't tell anybody. Go to iCollectPanini.com for more information. That's Panini America, the official trading card of the Great American Collectibles Show.
You did not screw that up.
I'm going to
nailed it.
Tracy, your commercial before the show is one of the toughest reads I've ever heard, and he banged it out in one take.
Man,
it was unbelievable.
Who writes these? Who you?
Yeah, I wrote that.
We
You wrote that?
We make
Of course
we
he did.
make
It's
a product.
2 minutes long.
We make our highest end, most exclusive product is called Flawless, and I think we just named it after Rico.
Well, you know, see, the
thanks.
whole key. You know what the whole key to writing
so
good
kind.
copy is? The whole key.
No, do you know what the whole key to
Yes, I do.
writing good
The
copy is?
the whole key is
I don't see no evidence of that.
you write your copy after a martini. That's when you do it.
No surprise.
After a martini. That's when you write it.
No.
Hey, Trace, what direction do you see the hobby going in? Are you guys excited about what's going on in the hobby?
Man, I've been in it since '95, and I've never experienced a more exciting time. I mean, the quality and the caliber of each rookie class. I mean, obviously rookies drive our business to a large extent.
Yeah.
Obviously, the veterans stabilize it, right? The superstars are what stabilizes it from year to year. But in any given year, it's that rookie crop. And players these days, they're coming out more talented, more professional ready. And when they get in the right situations with a coaching staff or a team that knows how to use them, and they're flourishing on the field or on the court, it just works wonders for what we do. And it's never been a more exciting time for this young talent. And then the technology, you combine the on-field stuff or the on-court stuff with the technology that we're able to utilize in our trading cards today, and it's a really a compelling marriage, and it results in some of the coolest trading cards you've ever seen.
Yeah, no, you guys have some great products. Kobe Bryant was kind of a what's the word? He was a
basketball player.
No, he lived in Italy, and I know I read an article that he was a real big Panini fan.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, when Panini came into North America for the first time, one of the things on the top thing on their priority list was landing Kobe as a exclusive spokesman, a company ambassador, and they did that, and he's been with us ever since, and he's incredible. He's an incredible ambassador because he grew up collecting Panini stickers. He grew up playing soccer, and he's been phenomenal. And you talk about a guy that's off the charts intelligence-wise. He speaks like 8 languages.
Oh, yeah, I've read that.
No kidding. Oh, wow.
When our first few commercial shoots with him, he would read everything in like 4 or 5 different languages on one take. I mean, he's such a pro, and so he's been great for us. We love him and love working with him. He's one of our primary exclusive athletes on the Panini Authentic side too. So if you want his autograph memorabilia, the only place to get it is through us, and we still meet with him. Brian Bain, who runs our Panini Authentic division, he still sits down with Kobe once a month for signing sessions, and what those have turned into for Brian is they turn into sitting down with a friend and talking, and they catch up on each other's family, and he just happens to be signing while they're talking. So he's been phenomenal for us.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
Rico, last question.
Well, yeah, I just want to. Do you do much in hockey?
We make we make the NHL sticker collection.
Okay.
And that's all we do in hockey every year is that. But that is something that stands the test of time. It's one of those things. The great thing, I wasn't much of a big sticker collector as a kid. I grew up in the U.S., so I collected trading cards. But when I was first exposed to the sticker phenomenon, it kind of blew my mind because that's how most people internationally, that's what they grew up collecting, and they still do. And when you see the album, it's full color sticker album. There's a finite end to it. You know exactly what you need to complete your album, and when you're done, you're done. And
that's nice.
It's kind of refreshing in a sense that it's not as complex as sports cards are in the U.S. And so that's a lot of fun. And to see kids with their sticker packets, and a lot of those kids are now.
Oh, they love them, huh? Stickers.
Yeah, a lot of those kids that have been collecting, and now they're 40, 50, 60, and they collect these albums with their grandchildren, and it's like a multi-generational phenomenon that's really exciting to watch every year.
Tracy Hackler, thank you so much, man. We had a blast with you.
Yeah.
A blast.
Hey,
I hope you come on again.
He'll be on again.
Oh, good.
He'll be on again.
Good.
Hey, if you guys will have me, I'll come back whenever you want. I enjoy it. We're honored to be a part of the show with you guys now, and look forward to a productive relationship.
And you tell Jason, man, if he's in town, man, he's got to come into the studio with us, and you have an open invitation yourself.
Absolutely.
With that being said, brother, thank you so much.
Here.
Tracy Hackler from Panini America. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, buckle in, buckle up.
Because Josh Evans is coming on.
He's a
Crazy
great guy.
Josh. We'll be right back.
My name is Davis. On March 6th, the Great American Collectibles Show will be broadcasting a special 2-hour fundraiser from Boston's On the Beach in Delray, Florida to raise money for the Jimmy Fund and to help stamp out cancer in kids. Please make a pledge to help us win the fight. We are all touched by cancer and we can win. The Jimmy Fund is the official charity of the champion Red Sox. By supporting the fundraiser, we can all be champs. Stay tuned for more details, but please reserve the date. Thank you.
Hi, this is Rico Petroselli. Like my friend Davis says, let's stamp out kids' cancer. You can make your donation right now by going to TomZappalaMedia.com. That's Tom Zappala, Z-A-P-P-A-L-A. TomZappalaMedia.com. Please support us.
My power's turned up, so right now I'll be strong. I'll burn my fight song.
For more than 30 years, Robert Edward Auctions has been the industry leader when it comes to helping you realize the most money for your baseball cards and sports memorabilia. In addition to their unparalleled reputation for honesty and integrity, they reach the largest number of bidders in the business and offer lower seller's fees, as well as generous cash advances up front on your valuable material. Contact them today at 908-226-9900. That's 908-226-9900 or at robertedwardauction.com.
If you're a collector and want the best return when you sell your cards, look no further than Small Traditions. As a matter of fact, select up to 100 of your best raw cards for submission to PSA, and they will pay you for all the expensive shipping, insurance, and even the grading fees all up front. Their expert staff will screen and prepare your cards for grading and will auction your graded cards at a 0% seller's rate, subtracting only your grading fees after your successful sales. Grading may be foreign or intimidating for some, but at Small Traditions, they do the legwork. Contact the good folks at smalltraditions.com or call them at 303-832-1975. If you're looking to maximize the value of your collection, remember, Small Traditions equals big results.
Hi, this is Dan from Memory Lane Auction and Collectibles Company. If you're looking to maximize your return on your sports cards and collectibles, look no further. We at Memory Lane Auction House offer you several options to achieve top dollar for your collectibles. Whether you're looking to auction or sell privately, we're the #1 choice with over 17 years in the hobby. Nobody will work harder to achieve your goals. Just call us today at 877-606-5263. That's 877-606-LANE. Or visit us on the web at www.memorylaneinc.com. Go with the best. Go with Memory Lane.
Mint State is a PSA authorized dealer specializing in high-grade vintage sports and non-sports cards. Established in 2002, we utilize an extensive network of sellers, collectors, and other dealers for the millions of dollars in collectibles we sell every year. Mint State has handled some of the finest collections ever assembled, including the famous Lucky 7 find, and offers sellers attractive consignment packages in addition to outright purchases. For more information, please visit mintstateinc.com. Contact Rick Snyder at mintstate@msn.com or by dialing 630-365-9790. Happy hunting!
When it comes to meeting a budget, Pristine Auction has something for everyone. Jared and his staff at Pristine offer several auction formats, all the way down to a daily auction. Each auction ends nightly with hundreds of lots, and by the way, all daily auctions are offered with no reserve prices. Whether it's cards, signed jerseys, sports, or non-sports memorabilia, Pristine has it all. Pristine Auction is also proud to partner with Hope Sports in Mexico. Our mission is to help those in need. That's Pristine Auction, Pristine. Simply go to pristineauction.com and begin bidding. And don't forget, mention the guys from the Great American Collectibles Show. That's Pristine Auction, meeting your collectible needs.
Okay, we're back. And before we bring Mr. Warmth in, for our viewers and listeners, okay, so we've been harping about the Jimmy Fund and the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. We are live starting tonight. If you'd like to pledge a donation, we're asking everybody. You can go into TomZappalaMedia.com. Tom Zappala, Z-A-P-P-A-L-A, media.com. At the top of the page is a donate button. You have to hit that, and then that'll take you right to the Jimmy Fund donate site. Whatever you can donate, anything from $1 to as much as you want to donate, and it'll be posted. We would appreciate it. Anything to help fight kids' cancer. And there's a couple of other ways you guys can be able to, like if you don't want to do it that way and you want to pledge, you can just post it and pledge something, and we'll get in contact with you. So there's a couple of ways that you can make a contribution.
The
to donation.
Dana-Farber Cancer Institute.
Yeah, it's a great
the
organization.
Jimmy Fund is the fundraising arm of the.
Right. Exactly. All right, let's bring in Mr. Warmth, Mr. Personality.
Josh, I got a question for you. See, here's the whole Jewish Catholic.
Wait a minute. Would you introduce him?
Nah, Josh Leland Evans.
Okay.
Everybody knows him. Josh, see, I have 2 grandkids that are brought up Jewish, but my daughter is Catholic. The key is you do the Hanukkah thing. They get a present every day for 8 days, but then on Christmas they get bombed. That's the way you do it.
Yeah. Hey.
That's because whoever it is that's the purveyor of this is too cheap. They just give another gift on Christmas to make it right.
Well, happy Hanukkah, really. It's a big Jewish holiday.
Thank you, Rico. I appreciate
Whoa,
it.
whoa! What about me? I wished you happy Hanukkah
You're
before.
so needy. It's really just...
Really?
You're the boss. You don't need to be told all the time how wonderful you are, Merry Christmas, all that stuff.
That's the whole reason for all of this.
See, they also have the tree and what's that candle thing called?
The candle
Menorah.
thing?
Yeah, menorah.
Relic of the past. It's a menorah.
Okay. See, they also have a Christmas tree and a menorah.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
We don't.
Josh.
No,
Correct
no
me if
way.
I'm wrong, Josh, because I'm not Jewish, but that signifies 1 day's worth of oil lasting 8 days.
That's
It's
correct.
the miracle that...
Can I tell you something? On Christmas Eve, we light a menorah on Christmas Eve in my house besides having Christmas Eve with a Christmas tree.
That's
Wow,
great. Yeah,
that's
very
wonderful.
nice.
We do
Really
that.
like
Honest to
that.
God. In honor of my grandkids and
What, do
my
you want to
daughter.
GoFundMe for that?
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Can I speak? I'd like to bring
Go ahead.
something
No,
up.
go ahead.
Let him speak. I've ever since the first show, I've always felt that the show was missing one vital thing, although it's my favorite show other than my own. Well, actually, it's better than my own, but that's okay.
Here we go.
You don't have a theme song. You really need a theme song.
Listen to me. There's a reason for that. We do have a theme song, but nobody likes it except me.
Yeah, right.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. But I'd like to throw my hat in the ring.
Jesus, here we go.
All right.
Go ahead.
And I while I was sitting there, the 12 or 15 minutes that I was waiting patiently to get on the show, I sat down and I spent 12 minutes writing a theme song, and I'd like to present it now.
Jesus. Go ahead.
Now, it's going to be rough.
Go. Let's hear this.
Yeah, it's
I want to hear this.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The Great American Collectibles Show, the Great American Collectibles Show. It's Tom and Rico and Louie too, are a Great American Collectibles Show.
Awesome.
Don't give up.
It's so much better than what we're doing.
Can I
right
tell
now.
you something?
Well,
Let me
I
tell you
agree.
something. Hold on. That's
No.
on tape. We have that, right?
Yeah, but we're not using that version.
No, but we can plug it in every once in a while.
I got to line up Josh and get this done.
Josh, we're going to do this every once. You are not right.
That's pretty
You
good.
are not
Hey,
right.
listen.
You have gear there. Do you have recording gear? Can you record that for us?
He plays the.
I don't know.
Hey, Josh, by the way, your beautiful picture now, when you're on with us, is on the screen with us.
Oh, I'm so excited! You guys are really up on the technology.
When was
there.
that picture taken?
Sure.
1965, 66?
Sorry?
When was that picture taken? 65, 66?
That's not nice. You're very mean to me, and you wonder why I'm not nice to you.
That is a
I
handsome
told
picture.
you, in the
That's a
first
nice-
time you came on, he was going to be that way.
That is a
Josh.
nice picture. That's very nice.
Yeah, that was about, I would say it's about 4 years ago.
Really?
Like,
So listen, what's 2019 looking like for Leland's? I mean, you guys, you guys are up there. You're up there with the best, if not the best.
Gee, thanks. Well, it's actually very exciting. Things are working on, and I can't can't tell you everything, but as far as right now, I mean, we are inundated with material. We cannot even barely process what we have. We have to take, like, I buy two. We all buy things on the outright, but we can only handle so much. So we're taking people's stuff, the things we get on consignment, and that's the stuff that's going through the system first. And the auctions are getting better. The prices are getting higher. The quality material is amazing. And one of the main reasons is that we get more fresh material than anybody else in the hobby. We're pretty much a lot of what you see out there is very much recycled. It's been in a collection, it's been to a dealer, it's been through 3-4 hands, it's been, there's all kinds of things that are done. This is not the case at Leland's. Most of what we get is from old-time collectors that have had the stuff for years and years, and it's fresh. And actually, we sell a lot of stuff to other dealers. Sorry, I hit the keyboard.
What was that? I was going to say, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
That was the key of M.
Try the theme again. The Great American Collectibles Show. The Great American Collectibles Show is Tom and Rico and Louie to make a Great American Collectibles Show.
All right, that was wonderful.
I'm begging you, Lord.
This has to happen. This has to happen.
I'm begging you, Lord, to take.
You got to do it.
Have you ever heard my theme?
Oh, Jesus, no, but we'd love to.
Okay, here we go. This is mine. This one is pretty bad too. But this is my sports stuff theme for my show, which is not very good, but I like it. Okay.
All right.
This is a show about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Josh knows all about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on in and join the show.
Oh, yeah, interesting. That's what you.
Interesting. I like that. Rico really would like it.
One of our viewers.
Been doing the show for 2.5 years. It's the best thing that's been on it.
One of our viewers just commented, Josh, Tom, and Rico is like watching Trump, Schumer, and Pelosi.
That's very
fun. Hey, you are a piece of work. All right, listen, we're out of time. We are out of time.
Yeah. Hey,
why don't you, with all the money you have,
he's coming down in March 6th. Down in
but you need to be in the studio with us a couple of times.
Wait. Are we talking about the Jimmy Fund?
You're going to be there with us, right?
I already committed to it. I'm there.
Okay. I got to tell you a story that the Jewish people in Brooklyn, New York, saved me. I'll tell you a story.
I'm going to wait for that because I'm from Brooklyn originally, my parents, and I love Brooklyn. And but you know what? I love you guys. I kid you, but I really enjoy this.
And you don't think we love you? You don't think seriously? You don't think we love you, huh? And we do.
Sorry?
I said, and we love you. You really do. Because you know why?
Really
you get it. You understand
it. Tom, but I have the utmost respect for you.
No, you understand it.
Is there an opening on your show, Josh?
Hey, listen, before we let Josh go again,
and wait.
Listen, we're out of time, but listen, our viewers, please go on to TomZappalaMedia.com, hit the donate button. Then you have to go. It'll take you to another donate button, which is the Jimmy Fund page. Anything that you can donate, we would greatly appreciate. With that being said,
Tony and Joanne,
Josh, we love you. You know that, brother. We love you.
Take care.
You guys are the men.
And to our listening audience and viewers,
yes,
happy collecting.
Yeah, God bless you.